Well, hello, all you lovely luxury lovers. Welcome to Smiling Cats Couture. My name is Lori, and welcome. Today, I wanted to talk about the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami Cherry Blossom launch. So, I'm talking about the pre-launch and the supposable launch that happened on March 14th and March 21st. And I put out a post on Instagram on my stories asking what was their experience. So I wanted to hear how it was for people overseas and people in the United States, because I know it's different, and I got some good responses. So I will start with their experiences, and then I'll talk about mine. So one person said they ordered via their SA, and yesterday on the website, hopefully the order won't get canceled. Another person said it was a nightmare. They used the app on March 14th. The SAs and CAs were of zero help. Yes, we had pre-launch and all sold out, but then items start popping up on the web. I'm in the UK. One item charm is 5 to 8 weeks wait, but that's okay. Hopefully it will come sooner. Also, my charm from the first drop, what I pre-ordered in January, is in preparation. Another person ordered from SA. Another person said sad and depressing, scored nothing on either day, the 14th or the 21st. Another person said I was very lucky to get my nano through someone invited to early pre-order, and that was for the multicolor, and shout out to Peter. Another one said on the LV app. Another one tried the website and app and couldn't get anything. CA was able to get one item for me at launch. Another person said SA, they got on the first drop a card holder, but no noir at the moment. SA on the first drop, success. SA on second drop, pending. The app they used, and the website was a mess. It was an emotional roller coaster. The cherry blossom launch was so stressful, confusing, and exhausting. I lost 2 orders. Another person said, well, I got up at 4:30 a.m. for the launch, and my first order got canceled. Then I put in an order with my SA at the New York store, and they managed to get everything on my list ordered, but I could not pay because the system kept crashing. I tried so many times to make the payment. It caused the link to expire, and my SA could not generate a new link. She had to create a new order. By then, only a few minutes, everything was gone. I lost my top picks, but I managed to get 2 items and the chain I ordered last week, which still hasn't come. One person ordered from the website. Another person said, waited hours in website waiting room, never to be let in. App only gave errors for items at checkout. They gave up. Eventually, their SA in Miami posted she would place orders last Friday at 2 p.m. if anything, that was March 21st, was left. If anything was left, she placed 3 orders, still pending validation, fingers crossed. So yeah, you know, so what do you guys think? I just think it's ridiculous. Why are we put through these hoops? So, you know, they had a pre-launch, which was online only. The SAs weren't able to do anything, especially in the US. My SA still says she cannot order anything. So my experience was I knew about the pre-launch, so I set an alarm, and I waited 30 minutes after that alarm went off to go to the app or the website, which was a big mistake. So I went on the website and did the waiting room thing for like maybe 2 minutes. Thought this is a bunch of garbage. So I went on the app and I was able to get the perfume, and I think I accidentally have two because I paid the first time I paid. I thought I would try to pay through PayPal. Maybe that would be easier. And that one is still waiting to be completed or whatever. So when I saw that, I'm like, no, this isn't going to go. It's probably not going to go through. So I went on again and did it with my regular ATM card. And that one went through. So that one right now is going to arrive, this coming week. So that one shipped. So whew, I got that. Tried to get the bracelet, and by the time it was in my cart and everything, was getting errors and all that, and then it finally said it was out of stock. So I didn't get the bracelet, which I'm sad. Hopefully I will get that later, because it said notify me when it's back in stock. So I only wanted I want the perfume travel case, the perfume, and the bracelet. And just like the first multicolor launch, I wanted the perfume holder, and the bracelet. So I've got the perfumes, got the perfume holder on its way because they restocked on the 21st, and my SA had it in hand and said, you want it? You got 20 minutes to pay for it. So I immediately, of course, paid for it, and that's being shipped too. And I'm still waiting to find the bracelets and hoping that she can score them, or maybe I'll just have to broaden my search with essays on Instagram, because I follow some essays and they'll pop up when something's available, and you'd have to contact them now and pay now. So I might have to go that route to get all the bracelets that I want. I'm lucky I didn't want any handbags, because obviously the first launch was a nightmare with the multicolor and the cherry blossom. You had to be right on that website actually early in order to get it, because another person said that they were able to use the app, and they were early and it was released early, so they were able to score a handbag. So luckily, like I said, I wasn't after a handbag. I have too many multicolor and too many of the cherry blossom. As much as I love everything in the cherry blossom line, I think it's absolutely stunning. For one, the prices are crazy, and number two, if I want something from that, I'll get it pre-loved later when the prices go down. And also I wanted to talk about some of the issues. So I made notes and one of the things I wanted to talk about is how Louis Vuitton I feel like they're biting off more than they can chew, okay? Because they have their spring, summer, fall, winter. It just seems like and that used to be it. And now it seems like there's something coming out constantly. It's like, I feel like I can't breathe at times. There's so much coming out. So what does that do? Well, that messes up production. And so when you have a limited edition, they can't produce like back in the day when the initial Murakami came out. It wasn't, a fight to get everything made, So I know that's part of the problem with this time is they have all these other things to produce, and then they threw this in and they don't have enough. That's why they're doing 3 different waves of coming out with the multicolor. So, and that's again poses a question, thought this was supposed to be limited edition. Why are we having more restocks and things like that? So, you know, that's a big question out there. And also the FOMO and the scarcity really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. So the way they went about, launching it with influencers and the leaks, those leaks had to be on purpose. I mean, Kusama, when that relaunch can't happen, it was handled totally different. And, I think, of course, they went overboard and they didn't want to risk having all that product that they can't unload. And the packaging went on for days and days afterwards, like you buy anything from Louis Vuitton, you're getting the Kusama packaging so they could use it up. But then they totally messed up with this, having not enough packaging, which made customers angry. I'm the same way. If you're buying a limited edition, you want all the packaging to save, if you're a collector. And, it's just about, you're buying luxury. You should have the luxury experience. I mean, seriously. So that was a source of contention. And then I wanted to look at my notes, sorry. Also, why do they have stuff on the website if it's no longer available or not going to be available? Take it down. That's not cool at all. And then another subject is that people felt like bots were buying things up, and then you see it on StockX and eBay, kind of like when Nike's had launches or PlayStations. So that was another subject that was being talked about. And then the quality of the relaunch items feel like they're mass produced because of the quality, the stitching, the stitching coming apart, the stitching not, lined up perfectly. It was like, on the bags, or the smudging of the, I don't even know what, on the multicolor. People had like color smudges. I don't even know how that would happen. And the wrong zipper pulls being put on the wallets, that's just not okay. We're spending big money for luxury, and yes, it's luxury. It's not something we need, but you expect a certain quality for these things that are supposable luxury, right? Look at Dior's packaging. Like, LV, take notes. It matters. It really matters. So anyhow, let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Yeah, another subject is how are people getting these items before pre-launch? How are people getting them in their hands before we even were ordering on pre-launch? Like, and not every one of these people are like prestige customers, VVIC, VIP customers. They're not even that. So how in the world did they get these items before everybody else? That's a big question for me. And then launching the cherry blossom launch happening only in 7 areas in the US. Like, they're only gonna have the product in 7 areas, and then when it launch day, the 21st, people were lined up around the building and there was no product in the building. It was already sold out before they opened the door. But yet they let those people stand in line and let them in one by one or whatever, however they ushered them in. And they should have had somebody go outside and say, look, we don't have any of the cherry blossom product, you know, so those people could not have to stand in line for hours and come in and find out that there's no product. But what I think happened is they let you in, tell you there's no product, so maybe you'll like, oh, okay, I'll buy something else instead, you know, so they could get more sales. I don't know. I just think that was a really nasty tactic. We've seen videos of people standing in line, and it's just wrong. The people know that there's nothing in there, you know, the workers. Why did they allow that to go on? I just think that's terrible. And then also, why is there so much product in other countries compared to the US? You know, why? I just don't understand how they're picking and choosing how much goes where. I don't remember being like this back in the day. I don't. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I really, really want to know what you guys think about this whole thing, from the multicolor to the cherry blossom. What's going to happen when the cherries come out? You know, is third time going to be the charm, or is it going to be another nightmare? You know, I honestly don't remember what they're coming out with that I would want. So I think I'm safe on that launch. If they had a perfume, that would be great. But I didn't, you know, all the leaked photos, I didn't see really a lot of things that I'm dying to get. So I might be escaping that one. So anyhow, please let me know what you guys think and what are your experiences. I really, really love hearing about how everybody is, you know, experiencing things, and what are you looking for? What did you get? You know, please interact with me in the comments, and I love it. So with that said, I'm going to let you guys go, and you know what? I love you guys. Bye. And look at the responses that I got. So, oh my gosh, sorry for that siren. I have my window cracked open because I love the fresh air. Of course. Oh my gosh, sorry. Seriously? I'm gonna have to start this over. Damn it.
A few minutes later.
Are you kidding me? Another siren? Let's get the sirens over with. Just my luck trying to film. Okay, I think it's gone.